Come out of the box.
Hello YouTube, cheers, and welcome to the basement. My name is Bruce Lively.
No, I'm D-Boy Slim.
Alright. The basement is the first daily hip-hop debate show. We take one topic a week and debate a different question about that topic every day. This week's topic is who's winning, who's hot, and who's next. We're talking about all the new and hot rappers you have an opinion about. And where we think they fit in today's industry. Lyrics, music, career trajectory, earned or unearned hype, in our personal opinion. I mean, look, I know it's a mouthful, but we have, 3 more days left to break this down for you? So with that being said, let's go.
Today, who's winning? Who's hot? Just because the machine is behind it. Let's talk about it.
You know, this is one of those topics that everybody's gonna have a different opinion about. But just to make it clear, you know, there are some people that are out here really making a big splash because they got a machine behind them, and then there's people that should be out there that don't have necessarily that machine. So all of us suffer as a result of that. What did you have in mind?
You know, I'm one of them dudes. I don't really hate a lot on a lot of the younger dudes coming through right now. I really don't. I try to take a listen and try to keep an ear and appreciate it for what it is and not for what it's not. So, you know, I myself personally, I don't really have a problem with the Lil Uzis and Lil Uzi Verts, and Lil Yachty's.
I got a problem with it. I got a problem with Lil Yachty, and I'll tell you. I want to preface this by saying, neither am I the hater. I don't want to be the hater. I understand music is different for different people. But there's no more passes. This is what we say. No more passes. Lil Yachty, just to start off, is not a rapper.
He is a rapper.
Lil Yachty is not a rapper. He is an entertainer. He's a model. That's how he got started. Let's be real. He was a model for the Kanye West line.
Wait a second. Do your homework. He actually had a mixtape and a song out before Kanye picked him. It was on SoundCloud. Matter of fact, it was that one night. It was the song that he got popular for and has over 100 million views for. It was that one night single. That was actually out before he did the fashion line with Kanye. Well, then Kanye invited him to a fashion show at Madison Square Garden where he took off. And in this day and time, I'm not mad at that because it takes you exploring other avenues to come back just as Drake did it and maybe explore and chase your dream of being a rap artist or a musical artist. So I'm not mad at that. He had to come through the back door, take another avenue just to come back and do music, which he's proven to be somewhat successful at.
Lil Yachty said in an interview, Hot 97, "I am not a rapper. I don't take this hip-hop thing seriously. I'm just having fun." But I like your ability to debate, Slim. The truth is, when the man tells you he's not a rapper, you have to believe him. What he is the entertainer and the model. People saw a face, Kanye saw a face, and said we could make this work. some money behind it.
Dr. Dre said the same thing. And yet he's still regarded as one of the best to do it. So, Dr. Dre was
Dr. Dre's known as a producer.
I'm just an entertainer. But he raps. And he's put out some of the best rap albums up. So, he's saying what?
I'm saying that the machine that pushes Lil Yachty is what's got him there. His whole family's in the music business or photography business, and all the connections that he knew is what got him with Coach K, which is, if you want to make it anywhere in Atlanta, Coach K is someone you probably want to meet. I'm not saying he's not an entertainer. I'm saying he doesn't consider himself a rapper. I don't think his bars are nice. I'm not sure anybody thinks his bars are nice. They love his choruses, and they love to dance to it. And that's a talent. That's musical talent. I don't know if he makes his own beats, but there's entertainment value there. There's no way that he should be more popular in music than Vince Staples. You see? Or there's other people in music that actually take it seriously, actually consider themselves rappers. You see, when you bring up Dr. Dre and you actually look at by the time he came out with The Chronic, which is his first rap album, he had already been such an influence in hip-hop and taking it so seriously that we can understand him not being a rapper but still putting out a rap album that's classic, because we know that he's going to take care of the music. We know that he's going to take it seriously, and he's going to present it in a way that is to be taken seriously.
He went from the world-class wrecking crew to hardcore gangster rapper. One minute he said he didn't smoke chronic, the next minute he had an album named The Chronic. My point is, some people contradict themselves and they still may do good with the act of contradicting themselves.
That's fine. He's not nice. He's got choruses that are good.
I happen to think Yachty is nice at what he does. He's not nice at what?
Well,
battle rapping?
No, he's not nice at battle rapping too.
I don't. And he would
as
never,
well.
He would never proclaim.
He's not
to
nice
be the
at
best
rapping.
battle
He's not nice at freestyling. His freestyles were horrible. They were laughable.
I think he's nice with melody.
Like I said, his choruses are all you could. You know what? I'll take a chorus.
Which I happen
I'll
to
take
think
a chorus. He's an entertainer, not a rapper.
Kids,
but all I'm saying
nowadays.
is, well, this is what I'm saying is, I believe the reason why is because the machine is pushing it. It's a lot easier to find a face, to find a guy whose entire family and background he's already put in a position where he's going to make it, whether he spits or not. So he just chooses not to spit, comes up with a decent chorus, and I think it's pretty obvious. There's no more passes. To say that he's nice compared to the other people, to say that he deserves a shot more than Vince Staples, to say that he should be more popular than a flurry of others. I mean,
listen, this is no disrespect to Vince Staples, but
to Rory, to Chance,
I can't sit up here
the rapper,
and say he deserves a shot more than he deserves a shot. Simply because you get a shot by earning a shot.
He gets a shot because you're already in the business.
To say that someone doesn't deserve a shot is undermining what they may have did or had to do to get where they got to. Wait a minute. Now, like I said, people get a shot because they earn a shot, because they deserve a shot. There's hundreds and hundreds of thousands and thousands upon thousands of kids across the country that want to rap. That's their dream, to rap. That's their whole everything, is to rap. They listen, they wake up and listen to rap, and they go to sleep listening to rap. That's a given. But the kid who actually gets a shot, like I said, I'm on the side and inclined to think that he has done something to position himself to get that shot. And furthermore, with Lil Yachty, he was discovered by Don Cannon and DJ Drama. Heavyweight names who know hip-hop, who know music, who are very credible when it comes to that, as far as radio and otherwise. They seen it as Lil Yachty was somebody to deal with, to go in business with, that he obviously had something.
He had a machine. He had Coach K behind him at that time.
That was worth signing. So
Pops is in the industry at that time. Whole family in the industry at that time.
That's why he got Coach K.
All I'm saying is that's why the argument is
you may not even know who Coach K is.
Yeah, but we know.
And like I said, it may have meant something to Don Cannon and DJ Drama, but obviously something in the product, something in the brand struck to them and said, "Okay, we can move forward with this kid." So, and it worked, and they were right. So I don't know, whatever that is. You saying that it's not, or somebody else, the other kid deserved that shot.
So then the debate is null and void. The whole debate is, are they hot for real, or are they just winning because of the bag?
One night, like I said.
So anybody who's making it, under that argument, anybody who's making it, that's it. So the debate is over. There is no debate at that point. Anybody who makes it, obviously, at some point was right, and they did it. Or did they have a machine behind them, and that's why they're more known, and that's why they're more accepted, and that's why they have a bigger audience than the people who I think may have better music.
I happen to think that you're
don't have
the product. You're undermining the skill.
Okay, well, who do you think that is winning just because of the bag, just because of the machine?
Soulja Boy is winning just because of a machine. This is what I'm saying.
Why? They loved him.
Exactly.
The people loved him. Go ahead.
This is what I'm saying. Going back to what I was saying with Lil Yachty, the machine that you're talking about is the internet machine. The same machine that pushes us forward to the people every day. What Soulja Boy figured out early was to utilize this machine to maximize and get people to click and we've even watched and heard him say that he tricked people to click on to his music or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. I think he struck when the iron was hot. Got his paper. You can't forget about the fact that he does beats. He was a producer.
I was just gonna say that.
Right.
I might even be on the other side of Soulja Boy.
So you understand?
I might even be on the other side. You said that's the one who got the machine behind him that you choose. I would say much less so. Soulja Boy actually makes his own beats. He actually came out with his own marketing campaign before anybody else did it. I believe I've heard it many times.
I think the labels gave him a bag. They gave him a bag.
But I think he had that machine, but especially the labels nowadays, like they basically gave him distribution. But he had the machine. He was also selling his own shoes. He struck a deal with Nike before he struck a deal with a label. Like,
nah, that all came apart. That all came with it.
I would say he's a self-made artist that the people happen to like. I don't know if the machine made that. I'm not sure the machine made that.
Nah, he did what he was supposed to do. He positioned himself, and then the labels came and made a big deal about it. So, like I said, if you position yourself to do that, and it works, and you become successful, then the majors came hollering and looking for Soulja Boy. Then the majors came and said Kylie Park or whoever brought him to the labels, and all of a sudden it became a bigger machine that was behind Soulja Boy. But before that, he propelled himself. He made himself hot. He gave himself a buzz. He had his own wave going. Same thing with Lil Yachty. He got his own wave going, and then someone noticed him. One night what came out before he ever did a fashion show with Kanye. So
wait. Just speaking in circles, man. With your point is, he's hot because of the bag, just like Lil Yachty is hot because of the bag. You're just saying the same things that I'm saying. I don't even understand. Like, you're saying the same things that I'm saying. Like, he's hot because of Lil Yachty is hot right now because of all these people behind him, the family behind him, and the machine behind him.
Your argument with Lil Yachty was he had family already. He had all these connections, and so he was already chosen.
He had the machine.
Right. I think my argument with both of them was, at some point, they positioned themselves, whether you say that they have the machine behind them or not. My thing with Lil Yachty was, more so than any machine, or what you're failing to mention, was that he put himself in a position to get noticed by DJ Drama or DJ or Don Cannon, as opposed to him knowing Coach K or his family connections with fashion or whatever else it was that you were saying. And as it comes to Soulja Boy, you asked me, who did I think was hot or got to a certain level because of the machine behind him? And I said Soulja Boy. All I did was explain to you that he made the machine get behind him. I can't discredit that either. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I can't discredit that. Although I think after a while people see the difference. I mean, it's a gimmick.
I guess with Lil Yachty, it's still yet to be seen.
It's still yet to be seen. Is that just a gimmick?
So, well, then that's a good way of standing on the fence of everybody that we're gonna talk about today. I feel you. That's what's up. I'm not gonna be on the fence. I'm not gonna be on the fence.
No, I explained myself clearly.
Well, I mean, you explained that if they got it and they put themselves in a position, then the whole argument that we're having is null and void. Like
you can be looked upon as hot. Soulja Boy's whack to me though. What I'm saying is, I happen to find Lil Yachty okay. He's nice. He's okay. He's hot.
Okay, I'll tell you another one.
At what he does, I don't think he's a great lyricist. I think, Soulja Boy makes gangster rap songs. I think that's whack. I don't see Lil Yachty, making stuff that's not who he is.
Not who he is.
That's the difference.
It's no bars. He's not a rapper. There's a lot more out there that I think are better that aren't in place because of that same machine or bag. And I think that's what this argument is about. Let me get another one who I think got on because of the machine, which is a different one. He was a comedian and an actor. And because of his little bit of fame that he had there, little bag that he had, he put himself in a position to be a rapper. And at first, unacceptable. No more passes. If you ain't got the bars, your boy Bruce is gonna say it's unacceptable. Childish Gambino. Now, when he first came out, I mean, he had the really corny metaphors like, "Oh, my dick is so big, that's the Big Bang Theory," and it was not good. It was not good, but he may have had something there, but that machine pushed him. Unlike Soulja Boy, though, Childish Gambino ends up being nice. 5 years later, he comes out with more stuff, and he's obviously worked on his craft. So we can only hope that some of these other people that we talk about continue to work on their craft and get better. Childish got better, Gambino got better, but the machine definitely propelled him in a way that other rappers with better skill, which I think is the debate, could not have made it. What do you think?
Gambino, from what I've heard of this guy, I could see where the following comes from. He's one of these guys, it's positive rap. It's the opposite of the norm, what you hear. Drugs, guns, and women. So, I get it. I can't say that I've listened to a whole lot of Childish Gambino, but I get it. Why he has such a strong following. Like I said, if you're able to get that machine behind you, so be it. That's the whole. I think in this today, and that's the whole. That may be the underline of today's discussion is that in today's culture and our hip hop culture, if you're able to bypass the middleman or whatever have you, and get this machine behind you and make it work for you, so be it. So be it. But I agree with you in the fact that some of it's whack, some of it that comes across, or some of it that does catch a wave is garbage. I'm with you on that. Yeah, Childish Gambino. not the worst rap I heard, but he's far from, anybody I would call crazy nice.
So basically, you saying Soulja Boy is the one, and you don't have no others that you would think of that's being pushed like that.
Nah, man, you know me, man. With the kids, I knock a little bit of it off.
That's a great way to straddle the fence. This is a master at it. That's what's up. That's what's up. I have another idea, just on the same lines, really quickly. There are people that are being passed over for those positions that I think are being pushed by the machine that I want to say their name. And they're getting a little bit of buzz, but I think should be way more. Way more. Because they're not just chorus writers. They don't have the big machine behind them. And even if they have a little machine behind them, they're doing a lot with it. Big Baby Drum, nice, coming out differently. I'm happy to hear that every now and then you'll hear from him, and he's popping his own buzz.
He front on Yachty 1 minute, then he big up Big Baby Drum.
Big Baby Drum is rapping.
You see that?
He's actually spitting bars.
They got one of the biggest joints in the country in that Broccoli, which is over 100 million views strong. And he front on Yachty 1 second.
Because the actual verse.
So you give Yachty no credit.
No, I told him he writes the verse. He writes the hook. He got great credit. That hook is an awesome hook. Thanks, Yachty. That's it. He's a great entertainer. Man, I love it. I love that hook that he wrote.
That Broccoli.
Big Baby Drum, on the other hand, is the one spitting on the song. You see what I'm saying? And so somebody with less lyrical talent is the one that ends up blowing up the one with real lyrical talent. And that's the machine I'm talking about. Right now, it's more than just a machine of money. It's a cult of personality. And that's really what I think gets to the heart of this debate. It's, are they hot for real, or are they winning because of a cult of personality? You can
explain that to me.
Cult of personality, i.e., the way I dress, the way I swag it out,
yes.
Or the people I know,
yes.
and the things that I promote,
yes.
And so I believe that it's more than the talent of music. It's this cult of personality that people go, oh man, I want that. Yes. Like Madonna, never really a good singer, so but she had this personality and this girl thing, and right. So, and I'm not saying Madonna's not talented, but we're not going there. This is hip hop. But this cult of personality, I think, is what is the machine that drives most of it. Whereas the actual music of some of the people that I would like to see, Rory, you know what I'm saying, that I would like to see, Chance the Rapper, that have bars, are still being either seen as underground or not as promoted. And I think that's the machine that we're debating.
I'm wondering what happened to guys like Stally. I still knock Nipsey Hussle. I would like, us being on the East Coast, I would like to hear more of Nipsey Hussle. But I guess, just like in our West Coast debate, because of the fact there's such a large demographic on that side, maybe. Or maybe because the South is dominating so much. We don't hear as much as I would like. Again, if somebody holler back at me, I don't know what's going on with Stally. I was enjoying his music. We were talking about Midwest artists the other day.
Yeah, that's what I say about my dudes. Lil Yachty, it's because of the machine, not because he's nicer than Nipsey Hussle.
Well, you just said that you like Broccoli, so.
Yeah, Big Baby Drum, I do like. You're correct.
Cut it out.
You're correct. I do like drum.
Cut it out.
Keep doing it out there. What do y'all think? I'm sure there's a few people that we missed. It's a short show. Probably went over already. Who do you think is just winning because of that machine behind them? Who do you think is really just that nice and deserve a bigger shot? Let us know.
What we got next, bro?
Tomorrow's question: who's next? We're just gonna focus on who's next. I know y'all waiting for this one. We're gonna pick out a couple of the young guys out there, a couple of young bulls out there, and see who we think is next, or who's getting ready to crash and burn. I'm sure we're going to have a difference of opinion on some of these. And like I said, the names will come tomorrow. You'll hear it tomorrow. You got to tune in to hear who we're talking about. Shout outs. We didn't get a lot of comments, basically the same shout outs. But Sonia, I saw that you went back on James S. This is what we want. We want the conversation to continue in the comment box. That's exactly what we want. Okay? So also, little news flash. People want interviews, been asking us for interviews. We're going to post where you can actually click on and register. You register to get an interview with us, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be easy to do. Just click on it. It should be scrolling right down there.
Till tomorrow.
Peace. We're going to post right down here. We're going to post. Smoking, man. That thing, man. We're going to post where you can actually click on